Okay, I think we're in the clear. My apologies to everybody, and I still wish I knew why this works like this. And of course, there's some kind of issue still with YouTube that I have no idea how to fix. I will have to work on that. But hope you all are well. I'm doing just fine. Hopefully, at least the chat continues to work. Because nobody can ping me on Discord if it's not. So I'll have to try and check somewhat occasionally. Or if there's somebody watching right now and you can send a chat message in Twitch just so I know whether or not it's functioning right, that'd be super. Sooner or later, we're going to have to go back to Ungoro because we're starting to run a little bit low on Ungoro soil. But, oh, I got to sell these. Had these wonderful shoulder pads, lofty shoulder pads of the bear drop, which would be really, really good shoulders if I didn't have the Worm Slayer ones that dropped for me yesterday. Of course, I don't need that either. I'm torn right now because I was killing Furbolg last night and I got the drop for the Ritual Totem, which I can only turn in once we are neutral with those guys. We could do a quest or two for Salfa here, maybe. That might be worth looking at, but there was another one for... Gotta keep an eye out for 2 more DPS and heals. Actually, somebody. Need the XP. Okay. Yeah. I suppose I keep forgetting about that factor, too. They're looking for... They're... Wish they would say a little bit more about that, but, like... In theory, I feel like I could almost... Yeah, basically I want to do... Oh, darn it. Did we just miss the boat? Or no, the boat's just coming back. Oh, I think it just left. Yeah, figures. Anyway. Never fails when we have Songflower. That's when we need to stand around and wait for a while. Should still be able to get a modest amount of XP at 54, but I agree it's gonna throw off here. What level is this guy? 38. Yeah, I would have loved to have done ZF around 38. But 38 for Zul'Farrak? It's a level 44 dungeon. Nice. 26 stamina. I will take it. How do I feel? Oh, never. Yeah, okay. I guess we're going to have to get used to the bitrate doing the yo-yo here. Which is fine. That doesn't make me, you know, angry or anything, but... I don't want to ditch these quests just yet, but as soon as we hit 55, most of them will be gray. And technically, I shouldn't, like... I could wait till I'm, like, 55, or... Well, I guess it won't be a long wait till I'm 55, but... Could probably solo a couple of them. Like, we could probably solo the Scarab Shells. But we're not going to get any of these. Anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Got some quests in Winter Spring. I do want to do some quests in Western Plaguelands. Oh, yes. We're not doing these Jadenar quests. These ones are too high level for us. We don't have any quests left for Ungoro, I don't think. Oh no, we do. Haze of Evil. That requires going into Sunken Temple. We need to grab... Oh, is this guy in... in Northern Feralas. That's where we need to go. Wonder if we would be faster. Here down to Feralas. Probably here over to Feralas. Faster. I don't want to, like, I know you have to be careful. I just want to turn this in for 5,000 XP. That's worth doing. But doing that run, and then Ucha. Doing Ucha shouldn't be too big of an issue now that we're 54. I guess probably we may as well just head to Fellwood. And Winter Spring and do those. Like, do some... I hate just grinding on stream because it's not very engaging, but we can do the quests. Go check out what Salfa has to offer for quests, because I'm sure there's a couple there that we could grab. Feels like we're pushing it just a little bit to do a bunch of quests, but we could do a couple. XP or reputation wise, we are about 1,200 rep from neutral with Timbermaw, which isn't bad. But you get 5 per kill of the other guys, the other faction, I guess, and then you get 50 for the turn-in for the doodads, for the headdress, feather things. That's what they. Nice, we got one more cast in there, sneaky. We also got the leggings of the Ursa, because we did the first quest for Nafi in there on the Fellwood side. Thanks, Brain. Also want to see about turning in these soul shards. I think we get the plant balm for that. We can use to cleanse the doodads, because we got some of this fell stuff. And I meant to grab another major healing potion. That's alright. Like, technically we can make more if we get... Oh, but I don't have any... Do I not have any golden sansum on me? Guess not. Which is great, because I got 3 stacks in the bank. It's always in the bank when you need it, right? Got lots of... I guess the question is, do we want to come in from the bottom there? Or do we want to have to run the length of the zone to go down? And I'm not sure, like, it's not actually a quest. Oh, right. We gotta go turn in this quest with Aridin as well for the... so that's also at the south end of the zone. So maybe we will just fly to Aberdeen and run from there. Again, it always feels a little bit silly.
Ishnu Allah. Good
Oh,
luck, friend.
bother, that was the Fellwood one. What happens when you click in a hurry? Well, that's alright. Right, find Starfall Village in Winter Spring. Sure, we did, because I did go to Winter Spring the other day because I wanted to get the recipe for the healing potion. But a lot of the enemies there are 55, 56, even in around here. So we don't want to push too hard into there. We'll get a quest or two from Alpha probably to kill these guys up here. Isn't too bad. They're around our level. Like, they should be guys in Fellwood up here. These are 53 to 55, pretty much. Yeah, we gotta turn in the... We're gonna have to just run the length zone again. That's fine. We'll maybe find a few herbs or something. Get some exercise. There's a 50-50 chance, like, I've flown into whatever this into Talon Branch Glade half a dozen times now. And almost every time there's a cleansed songflower right in front of us there, so you know, we'll see if there's one there now. I think it would be a little bit of a surprise to find one there now, but technically I'm sure I could buy one of the doodads to like save world buffs. But I haven't gone out of my way to collect many world buffs. I just, every now and again, like, I haven't been in Stormwind in a long time, but every now and again when you're there, somebody drops the doodad. I wonder if there are any treasure chests to be had in Fellwood. I haven't seen any before, but I haven't turned this on even once yet. Let's see if any show up. Hang on one second, guys. Never fails, it's always something. Packet of seeds. Come on, Morrograin. That was not Morrograin. Well, you know, what can you do? Is there a cleansed songflower here? Because that would be stupendous. Looks like we're out of luck. It's usually right in around here. Alright, well. I mean, there can be one farther up, like in the Furbolg territory up there, too. Way up here. Oh. If we can... Oh, we didn't have that. Yeah. Because I had to land and I wasn't expecting to. See what's... Okay, looks like nobody's been fighting these guys lately, so the songflower there is not likely cleansed. I should probably quest while I have... Well, while I have both Fortitude buff here and Songflower Serenade, because the critic, like, we have now a 19% crit chance. That's almost 1 in 5 attacks could crit. Part of that is because we got these new leggings of the Ursa from Nathian here. But yeah, now we gotta run through here, talk to Salfa. Really need those rainbow fin fishies. I need to turn in this blessed water, but now is not the time. You need to be careful, because you can still technically attack these guys, and they will... First of all, they'll kill you. If they can, but second of all, they... like, you don't automatically attack them, but I think if you click on them, you can still... Haven't tried for obvious reasons. Probably get 100... like, you probably lose 100 reputation. But that's okay. Yes, unfortunately Discord was down, so I couldn't send out any notifications to anybody. That'll push our crit up even higher. Yeah, 19.77%. Here's Salfa here. Our Winterfell brethren in this frigid land have fallen under the same corruptive sway. Furbolg and Felwood. There we go. 550 X. Kill Shaman, Den Watchers, and Winterfell Ursa. Well, we are kind of on the lookout for some upgrades. Full on stamina, but this has got defense plus 10. Wow. We're going to accept the quest. I think it should be just kind of off to the north here, where we find them. I did already go and do the stuff with the hot springs and the Lincoln quest and stuff. Which is why we're on the Vidaire Elixir quest now. Pathfinder. That's not on our list, is it? Oh, Shaman, Den Watcher, Ursa. Oh, discover Dark Whisper Gorge, yes. Oh, here we go. Pathfinders, Den Watchers, Totemics. Okay, so... this is the right spot. Grab a food buff, and then I've got a ton of scrolls here from... so we'll do Protection and Spirit. How old are these guys? 56, man. Well, that's fine. Guess we can't use stamina because we have the other buff. Spirit. Agility. There we go. That should push our crit over 20%. Yep, 20.5%. There's a crit. This guy is plus 2 levels to me, so... yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, is getting resisted. The level difference is affecting our... I think we got parried there, too. And these are some long fights. At least these guys don't seem to do the damage thing, or the healing reduction curse thing. What just went off? Oh, Of course we missed with Hammer of Wrath. We got Den Watchers twice? Oh, they affect different... there's 2 quests that need the Den Watchers. That's kind of funny. Pathfinder. There. Pathfinder should be a little easier. Wow. Alright. So we've got Fairy Fire, which I think just reduces our armor. And makes us unable to stealth, maybe? I guess we're going to find out. Armor reduced, cannot stealth or turn invisible. And we can clear it with magic, so that's worth doing just to keep our armor. Oh, wow. That caught me off guard. Somebody else is fighting them over here. Oh. Funaria! And of course there's none here now to fight because somebody's killed them all. Hi, fun! Oh. Can I get there before the warrior charges in? Probably not. Oh, I can. Welcome, Funaria. We are obviously in Winter Spring. Just working off the last of our Songflower. Yeah, 17 minutes. Oh my goodness. Moonflare Totem. What is this? I have not heard of these Moonflare Totems. But yes, I hope you... So what does it do? Okay, it's like a... Good grief. Okay, the totemic's officially annoying. But other than that... There we go. Yeah, melee, Moonfire. 344 arcane damage on that last one, so... Not exactly nothing. But yeah, I'm assuming that it's, you know, unique to them, that it's not something that actual player shaman can get. But yeah. Like I say, I hope okay, everybody's all right. Sorry, I hope the stream was good for you. I did see you were on, but I didn't see which character you were working on. But yeah, I'm slowly plugging away here. I think I have missed the boat on running Zul'Farrak. I always seem to miss the boat on running ZF. Empty firewater flask. Oh, begins a quest. Nice. To Donovan Snowden. Okay, I know where she is. Don't really want to go there until my Songflower expires. At least not if there's still... Oh, there's more of them over here. Oh, here we go. Okay, well. Another Den Watcher. It's another twofer. Den Watchers seem to all be higher level. Ice Cap. I can't remember what we can do with Ice Cap, but oh, well, maybe we don't want to. I guess technically we have the quest to kill the Yetis too, but Priest is resting. Oh, I've heard of Ultra Hardcore here. That's where you don't see your health bar or all that kind of thing, right? It's like, I'm sure it's a... Oh, I thought there was another over here. Perhaps not. Oh, they're just up there fighting someone, and that explains it. Yes, it's a little sad. Well, I shouldn't say sad, but I will never not think of Cherry Warrior when I think of Ultra Hardcore, because he's basically the first person to ever do that, right? That was his, you know, no map, no UI. Like his arguably was still even more intense than. Yeah, exactly, right? And I mean, like regular hardcore, right? It was started by a few people and expanded, which is fair. But you know, it's one of those things. Like, and I struggle occasionally to not fall victim to it as well. The feelings. Yeah, and that's... well, here we go. Come on, hit the totem. Good grief, does he just keep casting them? Wow. Well, that's brutal. Now we can't even... Alright, we'll just live with Earthbind Totem for a second here. I just don't want to... I'm still in combat because of the totem. And because I just pulled a Den Watcher. Nice. Alright, well... We still got critical strike, so that's okay. Yeah, and I mean... What I was going to say, as I try and stay alive... Not that we're in that much trouble, really. I love Repentance. I totally slept on it for ages, but it is a lifesaver in hardcore. My other high-level Paladin runs, I've skipped it. And now I don't know if I want to say I regret it, but I realize the error of my ways. But yeah, I was just going to say, like, a little bit with hardcore, kind of like, oh, I found this cool way that I enjoy playing the game. It's super unique and really, that I really enjoy, and I can't, you know, I can't oversell how amazing this experience is. And then Blizzard gives us hardcore servers and totally gives us a different experience, right? And I mean, part of that is Blizzard's take on it, and part of that is how the community has chosen to approach it too. And so here I am, you know, doing my own thing, getting called a noob. I got called a noob last night because there was a mage that wanted me to help them kill six level 56 enemies that he needed to kill for a quest, and calling me out because I didn't want to participate in that project with them. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, if I was, you know, if I was not playing Self-Found and I was buying gear off the auction house and you know, like most other players are, then sure, the two of us could hardcore kick the butts of 6 mobs like that. But almost nobody, from what I've seen, seems to give Self-Found the respect it deserves. A ritual totem. Another item that begins a quest. Perfect. Do we even have room in our quest log? Nope. Someone kept asking you to group. Why does no one want to group on this server? Inside of Timber... Oh, this is another one. We got to get neutral before we... So we don't even have to accept that quest yet. But 2 totemics, that does not sound like a good time. So, yeah. I'm mostly just killing stuff right now because we've got the buff there, but I'm glad to hear we got to drag this Pathfinder a goodly ways because I do not want them to... So I'm assuming the Den Watchers here will also, like, call for aid or whatever. There we go. It's good to know. And I haven't looked, right, to see what you know, what's going on server population wise, raid wise, all this stuff. There we go. And some rune cloth, very nice. Yes, I do not want to take on... Like, the totemics don't seem to have a lot of health. I just don't think I'll be able to pull them into separate packs. Too far, but let's go a little farther. Yeah, and like, technically I can group, right? Because I'm just doing self-found, not ultra hardcore. I mean, I see the appeal of it, like... And I understand the impetus to move that direction too, right? Because with so many people basically doing, like, not hardcore, right? Like, totally not hardcore. Like, almost hardcore, but not actually hardcore. You know, hardcore in the one death situation, but most other aspects of hardcore don't actually exist for the server at large unless you opt in to extra challenges, right? Unless you opt into self-found, unless you opt into the restrictions. Then so I can understand why people want to add this extra layer of challenge and why it's becoming a popular thing. I know, right? Even just... What was I doing? I've done a small amount of things off stream. Like I ran to Everlook to get the healing potion recipe and you know, the major healing potion. That's what it is. And a few other things like that. Like I killed a bunch of these, not the Furbolg Winter Spring, but the ones in Bellwood. Finally, some Moro grain. I mean, I suppose technically oh, look, one's a 55. Oh, that's the other one. Both 55. Feels like a bad life choice. I mean, could I do it? Yes. Would I want to drop all of my buff potions to do it? Probably. There's two of those Moonfire things going off, plus the Earthbind, so we can't really run away. Alright, well, there's another Pathfinder. Oh, and a Den Watcher, so... Where are you both going? Excuse for another alt. Perfect. Oh, there is a treasure. Darn it. Now there's a treasure chest there. Now I'm rethinking this whole not fighting two of them thing, because my addiction to chests in this game is, I mean, that's the sole reason I rolled a dwarf. I'll be honest. Yes, relying on your game knowledge and an estimate of what your health pool is too, really, right? I mean, all of that is... We get a drag. And I didn't watch last time to see if they Den Watchers do this thing, but... Right up your alley, absolutely. I feel like... I don't know. I haven't been tempted to try it, even though I'm aware kind of what it is, and I understand why it exists, and I think it's a great idea. Come on, hit him. Oh, we already have one of them. Well, yes. I mean, I know I've got this to worry about too, which is a different thing here. I do want to get done kind of before I what am I trying to say? Whatever. This 30-day subscription period, I would like to hit 60, which is probably pushing it a little bit. If your priest wasn't out of rested XP, it wouldn't have happened. Yeah, I've been having rested XP since I got back in after my little hiatus there. All right, there's a chest. I am compelled to attempt to acquire the chest. Level 46? Yeah. Well, any character really. Oh, I'm about to lose my bonus health here. I gotta clear my way around here now. I don't trust myself not to get bogged down, and the Songflower's not gonna last long enough to really rely on it either. Yeah, that's definitely not the time. Hey, Graphic! A mimic chest, yeah. Darn it. That's your secret hope. Graphic. How are you doing? Hit it. Thank you. Deep fried plantains, delicious. Yeah, there's definitely periods where there's issues there. Oh, we have to hit, like, you have to do Zul'Farrak before you hit 55. And I'm going to hit 55 today, so... Yeah, that's all. And I think I'm doomed. Like, there was one group looking to get together, but the problem is they don't want to take somebody my level because you get reduced XP when you take a higher level character. Like, there was a group of level 38s wanting to run Zul'Farrak. So, who do you think has been buying a bunch of gear, right? Oh, I should be eating a bigger food buff. Well... because that's, well, basically that's when most of the quests and most of the enemies go gray. And according to old-fashioned hardcore rules, you're not allowed to basically do gray content. That's why. Yeah. Too high a level. Probably need to clear that Pathfinder out too, just for safety's sake. It's a gray area. Oh my goodness. Well played, Graphic. Well played. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the reason for the restriction is so that you don't... Basically, so, because if like... Don't take Zul'Farrak as the case here, but imagine it was Shadowfang Keep, right? There's some very nice blue items in Shadowfang Keep that would serve me well for many levels, and so, or even the Scarlet Monastery dungeons, right? Like they both have some pretty good gear, depending on your level. So you're not supposed to be able to go back and farm them infinitely. to get the blues you want to make yourself artificially stronger than you would otherwise be, right? Again, the idea is you have one life, so the dungeon bosses also have one life. Once you kill them, they're dead, and you are... Oh, great, we got Den Watch. The Den Watchers have a huge aggro radius. Now we gotta go kill the Den Watcher. I'm feeling this is like a catch-22. I'm gonna be in here for a little bit. Yep, see, it already detected me from there. Yes, no, it's a good dungeon, and I would have loved to have done the content. But the problem is finding a group, right? And like some people with self-found would say, oh, well, you should only group with other self-found players. And I understand that, but that's kind of become impractical. And it's not, well, it's not enforced by the game, but I just... Like, again, dungeons are lots of fun. It's good content. And so why would I skip out on that if I don't have to? Alright. We need to eat and drink, and then we need to... I guess we'll throw on an arcane elixir, too. Got enough of them. Sitting around 18.5%. So sad for me. Alright. Kings is back on. Or maybe we're having some lag. Great. That's exactly what I want when I'm about to go and do this. Alright. Arcane elixir, there we go. Right, yeah. And I can see the point to that. All right, wish me luck. I don't think this thing's gonna kill totems, but come on. Alright, now we're out of mana. Perfect. I mean, I have mana potions. Earthbind totems last forever. Alright, perfect. Oh, no. Not you. Come on, hit it. Thank you. Just what I needed there. Thanks. And we got respawns, but silver, potions, food, and silk cloth. We are in Winter Spring, and the game is giving us chests with silk cloth. What is wrong with these people? There we go. Okay. Yes, it's absolutely the worst feeling on a paladin, which is the only reason I keep a stack of mana potions in my bags, because like most of the time using a health potion is going to be more efficient, but 1500 mana is like almost 3/4 of my, it's like 70% of my health pool. Thanks, Jettison. Yes, and I've been putting off going to Western Plaguelands just because there is that, but also because I haven't had the quest room and I keep getting more quests and whatnot. So we need 2 more totemics now and 2 more Den Watchers. Then the enemy's mana is your mana, yeah. And, failing that, your health is your mana. Right? That's what Life Tap is for. It actually makes me wonder a little bit if life tap is still something you can do in retail. Because in retail, you're... yeah, who needs to be alive? You just need mana. I do still have, on the original WoW Hardcore server, I do still have a Warlock at level 36, maybe? Something like that. There we go. Walk with me. I can't... I'm just gonna have to tank them, honestly. Those yeah, moon flare totems or whatever. They do so much damage, though. Just killing them doesn't seem to... Trying to kill them doesn't seem to get me anywhere. Come on. Oof. Alright. Oops. Got all the Pathfinders. Oh, den mothers. It's very, very nice ambiance, but it still startles me often. Yep. Well, and depending where they land, too, you have to move to be able to be in reach of them. Like, it's not worth killing the Earthbind totem because he just drops another one instantly. There we go. Yes, they definitely have an advantage there for sure, graphic. Oh, hey. The re-release of Mists of Pandaria. Mists of Pandaria area. I have no plans to do Mop Classic. Of course, it's a Pathfinder. What I need is a Den Watcher. Or two. Yeah, I didn't play Cataclysm Classic. I probably won't play Mop Classic. I have been asked also if I would be interested in doing the Legion remix thing. And I'm torn because I got a lot out of Legion. Like, I leveled 4 characters and did like 4 different classes and did 4 different like full everything basically on them. But the idea of doing and especially now that they've said that there's no LFR, that in particular, I don't know why it bothers me so much, but because I don't like pattern Frost Saber leggings. I mean, I can't make them, but who knew? 50 silver for that recipe. Good one, then. Yeah, Frost and Shadow. I mean, and I had the Ice Mail Jerkin, which gave me some frost resistance. Plus, I already have frost resistance as a dwarf. Plus, then I have like, I forget. I had something else that had. Oh, of course, I got my frost resistance aura. Is it going to be worth having those pants and knacks? Depends how... I think the reality is that nowadays, they're not worth it. You could make an argument that they might be worth it in hardcore. And something tells me there's a lot of shadow damage in Nax as well. Right? Frost Saber Leather. I didn't even know Frost Saber Leather was a thing you could get. I guess you get it from Frost Sabers? I mean, imagine that, right? Hey, we got Morrograin. Excellent. I need a Den Watcher. And there is one there, but with a totemic. And that doesn't make me happy. There are sometimes some back up in here. Gotta get the kids from school soon. Absolutely fun. Thank you so much for the raid, for thinking of us over here on the Paladin, and I do hope you have a good evening. Of course, it's Pathfinder. Well, there's a Den Watcher. We can probably pull that one in a minute. That'll be all right. Absolutely. I will do my best to stay safe. They just enrage. I feel like they're bigger than they were. So. All right, Den Watcher. Come here. They drink the fire water, of course. Of course, of course. I have the empty fire water thing. I just haven't been able to activate the... Oh no, I have the ritual totem. I don't have this one. I gotta go turn that into Donovan. Glad you said that, Fun. Just, if nothing else, to remind me to do that quest before I leave here. How are we for... Yeah. Well, we've got almost 200 XP so far, just from killing these guys. Yes, they're actually super desirable for paladins. I mean, they're desirable for most melee classes, I think. But I'm pretty sure paladins benefit from them pretty substantially. There we go. Alright. Let's eat another mushroom. More mana back, and then we will go turn in this quest. Then we will go turn in the Firewater quest. Then we got to go back through Fellwood and hand in some other things. I think we will leave Winter Spring for now, because these are the lowest, about the lowest level enemies you're going to fight. I mean, there's Yetis to skin and a couple of other things. They're used in crafting, are they? I did not know that. Or, as I've said many times before, if I did know that, I've forgotten. My eyes were playing tricks on me for a second. I thought that orc was like the Fell Guard model. Yeah, see, there's some other quests we can do here too, but fight the totemic. We may as well not aggro these guys if we can help it. Make someone else's day slightly better, I hope. All right, let's go to Donna. Yeah, let's go to Donna. We're about as close to that now as we're gonna get. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there's enough different weird reagents in this game, hey? It's similar to the Firewater, but a higher level. Sounds reasonable.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
I did find something interesting in the Winterfall camp.
Watch your back.
Nice.
Be good.
Here's the Firewater.
Keep your feet on the
Got this from the Winterfall. I did indeed. Search the Deadwood Firbolg camp in northern Fellwood. Our group of Fellwood just past Timbermaw Hold in Fellwood. Oh, the Deadwood tribe. They've been corrupted and driven mad. Why don't you look around and see if you can find any evidence of dealings with... Oh, there's a Deadwood Forbolg,
Watch
or
your
whatever
back.
they are there.
Great
Okay.
to meet you.
And we don't have the Vidaire, or whatever. We have the quest for the Vidaire elixir, which we should probably take to the guy and turn in, because it is actually worth 5,000 XP to get there. But generally speaking, we don't want to progress any farther, because when you drink the Vidaire elixir, it kills you. Unless they change that for hardcore, which... I don't know, I kind of doubt. Yes, I don't want to say we're in the home stretch, but we have been making a ton of
Feet on the
progress.
ground, junk in the trunk.
Hi there, Jackie. Thank you for the scare. Oh, okay. This is the quest for... Oh, we got Everlook reputation. I was hoping we were going to get rep with these guys. But I guess not. So... Yeah. 1990. We need 1,010 XP. And these guys didn't drop any... Oh, I guess they dropped this. But yeah, we can't turn it in until we have a neutral reputation. So that's 2 of those bad boys. Timbermaw. I got you. Yeah, we're gonna... These ones are too high a level for us. So let's unfollow that quest. We've got the 2 items for here. We can't turn in for another 1,000 reputation. And if I'm smart, I would probably want to grind the easiest to kill ones down south rather than the ones up here. To Winter Spring. Oh, Starfall Village, yeah. Well, we're not running through Winter Spring at this stage. Not gonna stick around tired? Hey, I get you. That was me last night. Didn't stop me from playing for a little while, but I should have stopped earlier than I did. I still managed to get a good 8 hours of sleep. But appreciate you stopping in and saying hey, Jackie. Or saying hey, Jackie. Not that, you know. But yeah, technically, there's a guy down there I think we need to kill to advance that quest, but... yeah, I don't know. This week has just wiped me right out. And I had a couple nights where I didn't sleep well, and then... like a couple nights on top of that where I didn't get to bed in good time because there was other stuff going on. Which isn't, you know, to say I couldn't have made other choices, but so yeah, I needed, like, I could use another real good sleep tonight. So here's hoping. I am running down here just on the off chance that there is another uncorrupted, or whatever you want to call it, cleansed songflower. I think we passed. Oh no, there it is. I don't know if this is a bug, but this songflower is here. Let me just say often. Not always, but often. But yeah, when you get the same amount of XP from... Oh, we really need to sell a few things. I guess we'll stop up here for a sec. Round back here. Vendor guys. General goods.
Greetings.
That. You know, I'll eat the roasted quail eventually. This person should, yes, repairs. There we go. Alright, I guess that will do. Oh, you know what else we'll do? There's a hunter trainer up here. Must be one of the rare Bear guys you need to find. Goldthorn. Well, would have rather had, whatchamacallit, but Brahm's blood. Hello. Somebody picking that already? Yep. Darn it! I mean, I have Grom's blood. It's not like I have no Grom's blood. But yes, I must really want to turn in this one. I'm torn. Again, we have Songflower, so we can plow through a bunch of these guys, but oh hello. It's a wolf. Yeah, the wolves, for whatever reason, the instant they spawn in are like will aggro. Most other mobs will give you a few seconds at least, so if you see them spawning in, you can move. Wolves always just the instant you see them, they're on your case. So what do we have in Felwood here? Retribution of the Light. Oh yes, and the final blow. I'm gonna turn this one in, and I'm not sure if there's a follow-up for it. There must be. Oh, it's the flute. The flute from the satyr guy. That's what it was. Able to cover anything they come in contact with. By the use of the fell, the spirit of the ancient has been bound and tortured, never completely released. The fellbind you found is no doubt related. We must try to purify the flute. Okay. Oh, and I think it sends you into Iron Tree Woods, and you, because there's like a Arthas Tears. Hello. Nice. Really? We didn't have that? Okay. Yeah, I've obviously got some of these doodads for getting the salve or whatever it is that you can uncorrupt different things with. I am carrying around an absolute ton of stuff. I mean, a lot of it is just food and drink. And a lot of it is also buff potions that I don't use as frequently as I should. And then my bank is just chock full of herbs. I need to make more of those. Like, I've got enough... I probably got enough herbs to make, like, 4 stacks of every single, like, potion, with the exception of the frost oil. Because I don't have the Winter's Bite. Just realized I don't have any water here. Next time I get on a flight path, I better... Oh man, we're still only here. It takes so long to run the length of Felwood. I wonder... I don't need to stop for sungrass. A little surprised to find sungrass in Felwood of all places. I mean, it's level appropriate for the herb, I suppose. It's just not the sort of place that seems very sunny. You know, between the canopy and the... whatever you want to call it, the fellness. Corruption, that's the word. The corruption of Felwood here. I would love to see the... I'd love to see a whole bunch of stats for this game. You know, the Horde Alliance split and different things like that. I guess we're getting close-ish now. The Grom's blood up here? Apparently not. Okay. Yeah, that was one thing about playing the priest and the mage when I had them, was that you could very easily wand those totems and things like that. There's very few. Not worried. Because we've got 2 stacks. Oh, I guess we don't have 2 whole stacks. Again, we're burning Songflower here. Again, it's like different times of day, right? Like we found it there like at, let's just say 2:45. But I found it there at like 8 o'clock at night and like all sorts of, I don't know if I want to say random times, but so clearly there's enough raiding going on that people are worried about grabbing world buffs for it. What weapon is this guy swinging here? Blade of the Titans. I guess that's not that much better than what I have. But, you know, BOE blue. And it looks like all of their stuff is BOE blues. You know, all of their stuff. But yeah, he's got set piece stuff here. Like, of the bear, of the bear, of the bear, of the eagle. Like, I mean, not self-found, clearly. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, guys. Arthas Tears, hello. Surely we're almost. Okay, here we go. Alright, in the house we go.
Goddess, bless you.
Spellbound Ancients. The water will hopefully release the spirit of the Ancient and allow it to be at peace.
Go in peace.
Thank you. Now we must pray that we can undo the damage that has been done.
Goddess, watch over you.
Time for RP. May this evil aura be banished from this artifact. Indeed. I can feel the presence of evil leaving. Woo! That's good news. But, what? What else is going to happen? Clearly something else is going to happen.
Elune be
Purified. Oh, here we go. Using the water of Elune, I will attempt to purify the flute. We must end this suffering. Speak to me again in a moment. Oh. Use. Summons ancient spirits in the Iron Tree Woods.
Elune, light
With this blessed water, I was able to break the link between the flute and the ancient spirit. I do believe, though, that if you were to use this flute in a sacred spot, you may be able to summon the ancient spirits. Perhaps you might try the ruins in the southern part of Iron Tree Woods. Many corrupted treants inhabit the area. At this time, it's possible that they may still reside there, even in spirit form.
May the stars guide you.
Of course. Nope. Where did it go? Did we not just pick up another quest? I don't think that was a quest. I mean, we can still do something with this. But what? Don't even know what level it's with. Or what the spirits will do. Fire bloom. Of course. Alright, well, there isn't a vendor here. We gotta go talk to somebody about salves, unguents. I feel like they're near the entrance to Felwood, like near where this Plague Bloom spawn is. Here they are. Wonder if these quests give you any. Salve via hunting. Yes, we have the beacon. I grind shards into a usable reagent that goes into making Cenarian plant salve. We'll use that salve to turn corrupted plants into healthy ones. In exchange, I will give you some Cenarian plant salves I've already prepared. Okay. This druidic brew is used to cleanse corrupted plants. We got XP for it. Nice. 4,200 at that. We probably don't have enough for gathering. We need 4 of them. Gathering, but we can do more via hunting. So, yeah, now we get no XP. Well, that's all right. Another doodad to hang on to. Yay. Okay, so we go all the way back up to the Iron Tree Woods and then into this spot here. That's another notable run. I have 1 entire inventory slot. Starting to feel like Dan here. Well, we did hit 55, so throw our talent point in there. Yeah, see, technically these quests are not, but if you look at the level range for the dungeons, it lists Zul'Farrak as 44 to 54. And at this point, we're just not gonna. I mean, these quests would be worth almost no XP now anyway. And in theory, if I had, made a better effort, we probably could have. Oh, this is a green quest now. Really should get ourselves to Western Plaguelands. All right, let's go up. Need 1,000 more reputation. That's like 200 kills of the Firbolg guys over here. It doesn't seem worth doing on stream. Because while I'm sure you guys would still hang out, it feels like something I can do without, like, we're still and I'm totally scatterbrained today. We've still got 3/4 of our level 55 as rested XP. Yeah, it seems much smarter to kill the ones down south for most of the reputation we need. So I think my plan is we are going to go to do the Flute of the Ancients here, and then we will hearth to Menethil, and we will go probably do some banking in Storm or in Ironforge to thin out. Like, if we're going to Winter, or if we're going to Western Plaguelands, we don't need to bring the Cenarian Beacon, we don't need to bring the Ritual Totems. There's a lot of things we don't need to bring, right? We don't need to bring the Cenarian Plant Salve, or the Soul Shard, or the Fell Creep. There's a lot of things we don't need. Yes, if this one is green, then there will be a number of other quests in Western Plaguelands that will be not necessarily green necessarily. Yeah, because I said that, right? But there's likely to be some. And definitely several of the quests we have in Felwood here. I guess this one's gone yellow now, but a final blow. This one seems very much like it should be a group quest. Oh, this isn't that. No, this is Shatterscar Vale. We need to go to Iron Tree Wood, which isn't actually that much farther. Yeah, we may as well do Western Plaguelands from there. I know I have Songflower, and now would arguably be a good time to do that grinding, but I would... What are these here? And there's Night Elven Room. Dreamfall. Alright, we'll stop for this Dreamfall. Really quick. Oh. Mountain Silver Sage. There it is. Nice. I think I had that one on my list. Realized I had the Twitch chat tab, not the multi-chat tab up here. Which explains why all the text was smaller. We are getting fairly close. And these trees are huge. There. The one that chased us before, I think. Oh, their pet is prowling. That's why I keep hearing the stealth sound. Alright. Iron Tree Woods. Here we go. Plague Bloom. Here. Oh, never mind. They got it. Great. Well. Oh, okay. Yes, there's the ancients who are in the kind of ruin setup over here. Iron Tree Stompers. Toxic Horror. We gotta get back to where the ruins are over here. I don't know that I've ever... Oh. I don't know that I've ever done this quest before. I must have. It just doesn't feel all that familiar. Yeah, there we go. Wonder if you could use the plant salve to cleanse these guys. No? Alright. Worth a try. That's right. Corrupted Soul Shard. Still admire how Blizzard was able to give all these different areas their own feel and mood. Yeah, with relatively little, like relatively few tools to work with compared to what, you know, game developers often have today, right? Alright. Plague Bloom and Grom's Blood. I'm not sure exactly where we need to be to use this loot thing, but... Well, and even just the different enemy types, right? Like, with the limits that they had on... Ouch. On, you know, sprites and what else have you, you know? Like, just the fact that these guys have stuff twined around their tree branch hair kind of things. And have a necklace, you know? Come on. Yeah, I would not be opposed to getting a new weapon any time now here, really. Alright, time to eat a mushroom. Oh. It is, Yep, I mean, in a sense, it's impressive that they've managed to keep... Like, I mean, they've obviously, you know, had graphical updates and updates to the engine every expansion and whatever else. Like, that's not shocking either. But to make a world, yeah, this big, this impressive, this notable, and to have it all fit together so seamlessly too, right? I mean, the only time you have to load is when you go between two continents, like, between the two continents. One Grom's blood, perfect. Oh, there's thorium, which doesn't help me. There's a night elf and somebody or other here. All right, let's see what we can do. Summons ancient spirits in the Iron Tree Woods. Oh, it's working. There it is. Oh. See Treant Spirit. I can see R.I. Ancient Spirits. Felwood was once a peaceful and serene land until the Legion took hold. The infernals, destruction, chaos, the skull of Gul'dan ensured that none were spared here. All fed to the corruption. Even now as a spirit, I still find myself trapped, bearing the suffering of the land. Help me find my way home. Tell me you will lead an ancient spirit away from here, where I may finally rest. Once I am free, seek out Kaneth Stillwind, a druid that resides in Forest Song to the east. Escort R.I. to safety. Done. Alright, well. Not sure if this is one where we have to follow him, or... Got a corrupted soul shard. I think we follow him. Kind of hard to miss. Sometimes he also has a ginormous aggro range. Can't put kings on the tree. I guess doesn't shock me. Okay, well, if he's not going to aggro that guy, I'm not going to aggro that guy. Oh, are we really going to go through these elemental guys? Of course we are. Really? Managed to completely sidestep one of them. Deadly poison? Nah, I'm good, thanks. Yes, yes, I know. I just... Oh, enchanted water, yay. Yeah, I just... If we can avoid him aggroing guys, yeah. Corruption of the Fell has no... Oh, toxic horror. Oh, great, there's 3 of them here. I mean, I don't think he's in particular danger just yet. He's got the poison on him, but I can't cleanse him. There we go. Well, we're almost out of mana, but... Globe of water. Your mana is low. Well, I don't really think I can... Afraid that he's going to aggro more guys than I... We got Essence of Water. Oops. Try and refresh my mana pool the old-fashioned way. Because we can't seem to get ahead of them to... Another Corrupted Soul Shard. Well, maybe my strategy is to let him... tank the next. Hopefully he aggroes that enemy and then I can just sit and drink. Yep, just walks right by him. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do, Graphic, but I was expecting him to get in a fight there. Yeah, he's just walking by all these guys. I mean, I'm sure if I started a fight, he would come and help out, but, like... Ooh. I think we're back in reasonable mana territory. I mean, if there's another one of those fights where you get 3 elementals spawn in, I wish I had full mana, but... There we go. No? Most of the escort guys do, but... You know, he's so tall, maybe he doesn't notice that we're in trouble. Anyway, our mana's full again now, so... Whoa! But I do see your point. He literally walked right over top of that. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, right over top of that guy. Like, imagine them making the tree ant models here. Oh. All right, all right. Oh, come on now. Don't give me that. That's better. Now we've got exactly 6 soul shards. What about this bear? Are you gonna fight the bear? Apparently not. Getting into the road far enough, or do we have to go down the road a ways too? Ah, see, here we go. 3. Oh, let's keep an eye on him. Nice. Some of the enemies are triggered by spawns. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, these guys here are scripted fights. Heart of the Wild, which we don't need for anything, so... Doing some RP up there that I can't see. I feel something strange. My form has now changed. The true strength of my spirit is returning to me. Hey, we did it. Heart of the Wild we don't need. This twill cover is worth some money. Alright, he's done. I've suffered, but now I feel it slowly fading from me. I feel free. Nice. He's free. I guess we gotta go up here to turn the quest in, I think. Didn't he say... Oh, he said Talon Branch Glade. Or, no, he did not say Talon Branch Glade. Forest Song in Eastern Ashenvale. Of course, we gotta run all the way south. 7,000 XP, though. I guess it's probably worth it. Only worth it if we got kings on. Wait a minute. Forest Song. Is that over here? That's Splinter Tree Post. Forest Song, I think, is up here, right? Somewhere, or like maybe even right over here. I'm gonna run up there and I'm gonna fly down to Astronarch because... Okay, first I'm gonna go pick some Arthas Tears. But I just want... Mostly I just want to sell something. Yeah. That's we were thinking the same thing. I just wasn't saying it out loud. Oh, come on. Corrupted Soul Shard. I want this wolf meat. Because we can make... Which one is it that makes the good food? Yes, the tender wolf meat. What am I going to throw away to get tender wolf meat? An essence of water, I suppose. Got like 3 stacks of gold. Good. Actually, I'm gonna... Got lots of that too. Alright, there we go. I'll try, Graphic, I'll try. First, I had to go through the process. I had to figure out where Forest Song was, and then I had to figure out, like, I don't necessarily know that, like, that's the other thing I wanted to do that I have not done, is that there's actually a flight path just over here in Azshara, because this is not that much. I mean, it's a bit closer for sure, but it's not like it's right next door. If I could fly to the Azshara point, then that would be way closer. It's probably not useful for much else, honestly, but I think a lot of people originally in Season of Discovery didn't know about that when it was first, like when they were first having to do all of the invasion stuff. Yeah, you don't actually have to go very far into Azshara. You don't have to deal with any enemy mobs as long as you're half decently careful. Five more levels. Hard to believe we're that close. All right. Wow. You guys like to do some damage. Wow. I think putting Retribution Aura on was actually a good idea here. I forgot how fast these wolves attack. They almost have like dual wield attack speeds. Yes, Azshara feels like one of the biggest zones in the game, for sure. Well. Alright, I'm going up here. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna come back. 20 silver seems, almost 20 silver, seems a shame to just leave sitting there. Yeah, that's true. It's a long run just from the flight point, right? Even without all the other considerations.
My goods are of the highest quality.
The highest quality, they.
Farewell.
You farewell. Don't tell me what to do. Human warrior. Sitting by the flight point there. I wonder if it has to do with what layer I'm on with that. Because I don't have any real sense of what the layers are like.
Can I assist you?
Yep. So that was more like 17 gold. But we're getting to the point where we are kind of close enough to getting the last bank tab. Sungrass. Of course, it's Sungrass.
Elune Adore.
Lunadore. We are here. We want to go. Oh my goodness. Look at how far we have to go. We have to go back to Aberdeen to get to Astronar. Alright, well. I'm gonna do it anyway. Partly because I need to get up and stretch, partly because I need to use the washroom, and partly because I need to grab my water. So, we will take a short break here, and we will be back in a couple of minutes. Appreciate you guys so much, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. You gotta go, I get it, but if you want to hang around, we'll be back, and we'll be streaming for a while longer, so see you shortly. Well, I totally forgot to hit the Twitch ad break button because I'm smooth like that. But that's okay. I'm like sitting at a flight point, burning through your world buff for no good reason. Well, yes. Yeah, we got a bit of a run. Get up here, and then I think that's the bridge there. Crosses the river. So it's a little bit of a journey. Oh, we've got this enchanted water here, too. Which is not really... Oh, goodness, it's been... I think we hit this just before we left the flight point, so it's been like 8 minutes. Oh, don't go down there, Dave. Realistically, we're high enough level we can, in theory, shave off a bunch of stuff here, but yes, it really is. And I never quest in Ashenvale. I'm not gonna lie. As an Alliance player, and as primarily a Paladin, so a human and a dwarf, you know, Elwyn and Redridge and Westfall and Duskwood are just so good and so polished. I mean, I totally get why people, Night Elf players in particular, have fallen in love with, yeah, I mean, it's not that there's bad quests here. It's not that I don't think it's a good zone. It's that I know the other ones so well, and I appreciate so much of the way that because Ashenvale is as big as any two of those zones, right? Like Ashenvale is as big as Redridge and Westfall put together. Almost as big as Redridge and Westwood and like Elwyn put together, honestly. It's such a big, and it, like Felwood, it's long. Which is the one downside. It feels like everything is farther away, and you don't have a mount. So that's the other downside, right? At least in the human lands, and to a lesser extent in Loch Modan as well. It feels like things are a lot closer. I always end up in Stone Talon because you have to head through there for some of the like breadcrumb and follow-up stuff you get and quests for so Stone Talon I quite enjoy and take advantage of. Yes, that's why most of the zone here is not even discovered, right? Well, we're gonna have to run down past what's it's here too, aren't we? Yeah. Do. Linter Tree Post. There we go. 20 XP. Woohoo! Amazing. Night Song Woods. We discover Night Song Woods, maybe? That'd be too much to ask, hey? I suppose during Season of Discovery, I did do a modest amount of the quests in Ashenvale. In a way, I sort of appreciate Ashenvale more as a horde questing zone, and I'm not really even sure why. Oh, we took a wrong turn. To find the controls to extend the bridge. Oh, wait. Wrong universe. Yeah, that just goes into the area over there with the demons and whatnot. Not played as much Horde. Never quested at Ashenvale as Horde. There's some good quests, actually. Splinter Tree Post, it has a lot of good stuff in it. But the nice thing about Horde is that you get Splinter Tree Post for quests, but you also get quests on Zoram Strand. So Astronar is central, and there's a lot of quests there. But there's actually I believe there's a flight point at Zoram Strand. So you can actually fly from one end of the zone to another as Horde, which makes a huge difference. There's also a really good quest chain on the Horde side that I can't remember what the rewards are, but there's some nice blue rewards that are just from, like, I mean, it's an involved quest chain, and you have to get a lovingly crafted boomstick or something like that, which is an engineering recipe. I think that's what it is. Here we go. Here's Forest Song, which I almost forgot for a minute was where we were trying to go. No XP for Forest Song. Tragic. There he is. There they are. Caneth Stillwind.
I'm listening.
We're listening. Ancient spirits. Yes, Felwood has been through much hardship. Thank you for what you have done. One day we may be able to reclaim Felwood from the corruption. Every kind deed helps. Strength and agility, leather shoulders, which we do not need. 3 int, 12 spirit cloak. Also not great for us. So I guess item for the vendor it is. The Forsaken, the undead arm of the Horde have crept into Ashenvale. Oh, this is a low-level quest, I think. Yeah, the Barrow Den. Bring a bottle of... We do not need that. I can't remember if it was in Burning Crusade or if it was in Wrath, but they added a flight point to Forest Song. Not allowed to enter it. No, because it didn't actually even reveal anything on the map for us, which was a little bit obnoxious. You should, if you're exploring a place on the map for the first time, you should still get some XP. Even if you get 5 XP, you should get something. Like, we'll head over here to where the satyrs are, I think, and we should get, yeah, Satyrnar. Yeah, we've got 23 XP for it. But that includes the Forest Song part, which is funny. But back to the road. Oh, look, there's chests in Satyrnar as well. Yes, that would be a little bit tricky and difficult, hey? If you had that restriction, you would have to go all the way. You'd have to go on like an exploration tour at certain level breaks to make sure that you don't accidentally invalidate certain zones. Hi, buddy. How was your day? What's for supper? We're gonna have burgers. You're gonna help me with the barbecue? Nice. Oh yes, the elite. I forgot about that. Well, that's where this is where they did the invasion stuff in, or incursion stuff in. Yeah, you just want me to go there because they're like level 63 elite dragonkin, right? I think that's where the world boss dragon guy is over there. There was a ton of stuff here. Yeah, there's the 62 elite. Bow Shadow. There we go. You're right. We got more. 15 more XP. That much closer. I know, Jettison burgers. Hi. What did I have for lunch? We had cheese sandwiches. I had spicy cheese. I know you want to watch a show. You want to watch Alice in Wonderland. The Mad Hatter. He makes tea. That's right. I will come help in just a minute. You gave the iPad back today? Good man. And what did you have for lunch? Chicken fingers and fries, right? Because that's what you always have.
Yeah, it is.
And she had a cheeseburger, because that's what she always has.
What's the missus?
Oh, yeah. Just 1 second, buddy, okay?
Ishnu
There we
Allah.
go. We got the flight point. That's perfect.
Be careful.
Hang on. I gotta sell something to this
Ishnu
vendor
Dal
here.
Dieb.
Ishnu Dal Dieb. Alright.
Farewell.
We are going to go back to Deepwater Tavern. And I am gonna step away for another minute or two and help my son. I know there's one missing piece on that puzzle, I think. Yeah, alright. I will be back in a couple minutes. And, yeah, so again, thank you all for being here. See you shortly. I'm back. And what? Where am I? Is it? Ooh. I'm gonna do something different today. Normally I would get out. Better be burgers for everyone. No, it's not supper time for a couple more hours, Graphic. Gotta be patient here. No, I'm breaking down and breaking into the beef jerky type stuff that I've had in the cupboard here for a while, which is probably also dangerous, but I decided I didn't really want something all that crunchy, so... Whoa! I don't want to put them all in the bowl. Come on. They're not really so much jerky as they are just cured meat, but... The upside is that they don't crunch. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go to Ironforge. I suppose I could have done that flight while we were waiting, but... Then we'll go to Chillwind Camp. Ironforge first so we can manage a bit of our bank space issue. I've already done a cooking stream, Graphic. Maybe 2 even. I won't be able to barbecue, though, for a cooking stream. Only because there'd be no way to get a camera. Well, I guess in theory I could, but barbecuing isn't rocket science. It's not like smoking meat. But yes, we do have a cooking stream. Funny, I thought you knew about it already. Where are we going here? I'm sure we could find it for you here. First ever cooking stream. There it is. Copy link. Oh, that's that's the link to the creator stuff. There we go. Okay, there's me. Just for you, Graphic. my one. I guess that's really the only one I have done, to be fair. But it does exist. Again, just so you know, it's there. Braised short ribs. I feel like we should do that again at some point. We need 1 soothing spice and 1 hot spice. What? That can't be right. Oh, maybe it was the... Oh, yeah, that's... I shared you the YouTube link. I should have shared you the Twitch link. Because I have it saved as a... I'm pretty sure I have it saved as a Twitch highlight. Okay, that's not helping me at all. There aren't that many of them here. We should be able to find it without too much difficulty. Unless I didn't keep it. Maybe I didn't keep the cooking stream. then you're out of luck, Graphic. uh, Oh, here's why. Here's why. Okay. It was the wrong link, Graphic. That's the problem. Give that a try. That should be the...
Hi, how are you?
There we go. That should be what you need. Wouldn't have been so funny if I wasn't laughing at you, Graphic. Come on. Come on, let's make this hot wolf ribs too. That's just a hearty belly laugh, Graphic. Come on.
Here there.
Here there. All right. Need to grab one of you. There we go. Okay. That'll doubtless keep you entertained for ages, hey? Go in the bank. Don't need sign capacity. Go in there. I mean, oh no. Guess we could. 2, 3, 4. Make 4 of those. Yeah, I feel like you had been a part of that, or were aware of it at least. All right, let me see here. Okay. So, 2 totemic things we can leave behind. The plant salve, corrupted shard, and now, of course, we've got 8 Felcrete that we could have used. Get more plant salve. But we need... I guess we don't need this Flute of the Ancients anymore because we turned in the quest. Possibly. We don't actually need more. If push comes to shove here. Sorry, I want to make some more room in my inventory here. I just feel like Wildvine potions are crazy. Heals 1 to 1500 health and 1 to 1500 mana. So, like, way more risky. Especially in hardcore. I should just get rid of them, I think. Here. Yeah. Okay. I think we've gotten rid of about everything we can. Or everything we want to, I should say. Fortunately, we don't have a fire resistance potion anymore because we used it when we were fighting those, not Dreadlord guys, but the Satyr guys in Felwood. Which was the right place to use it, too, for that matter. We need, like, I think there's a greater frost protection potion. What does it take to make the... Nature protection. Life root and strangle kelp. I know we have some life root here. 2 life root. Okay. 3 strangle kelp. And make 2 of them. What else could we make before we head out? I mean, is there anything else we really need to make? Not really. Just we're gonna... Well, that uses leaded vials anyways. What about... Stone scale oil takes a leaded vial. We're gonna go to Western Plague Lands. Got to take advantage of the Paladin, of the Pally power, while we still can. So we can make 1 more or 2 more elixir of. Where's greater defense? Superior defense. Yeah, that's the one we have. We need 2 stone scale oil. Yes, perfect. Which we can get from making those into stone scale oil. Okay.
Very good.
Hey, another more grain. Yeah, we probably don't need the nature protection potions for dealing with the undead, but
Would you like to purchase something?
I would like 1 stack of leaded vials, please. These. That. Those. That. And then we can make... Oh. There we go. I guess we need some crystal vials. 1 of them. We can make... Well, we still have elixirs of the mongoose. We can make a greater agility. Greater intellect we still have. Greater mat, no. Greater defense. Well, that's greater, not superior defense. Alright, we'll just stick the flasks in the bank then, I guess. We don't really need... elixir of fortitude. Oh yeah, we can make one of these. Sure, why not? 120 health is 120 health. So we've still got 3 crystal vials here. What about oil of immolation? Don't have any fire bloom handy. Well,
Alrighty then.
gonna watch some YouTube? Yeah, no worries. No worries. We'll be... Whatever. I know it's late for you there, too, so don't worry about that either. I'll just toss the vials in the bank. We'll use them at some point, but there's no need to turn them into anything specific.
You got my attention.
Aye. Alright, there we go.
Off with you.
Yep. Goodbye, Flute of the Ancients. Alright, so we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flasks, or 6 different flasks or buffs of some kind on us at any one given time. We got another potion or elixir of scroll of strength, and we got a few of these elixir of giants too, which are crazy good. Chillman Camp. Here we go. There should be several quests there we can do, which will be good. Man. Still not really what I would call beef jerky. Not really. It's cured meat, but it's more like a pepperoni stick than it is like actual jerky. One second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, another bit of a flight point here. So we only have so far the one quest, although there's a bunch more there. Oh shoot, I forgot about the Vidaire elixir. We'll have to. It's not really a tricky thing. You just got to run to where the turn in NPC is, but I guess you got to return it to. Donovan Snowden here. Kind of a here, there, and everywhere quest. It's funny. It's a Ungoro Crater quest. It sends you all the way across to the other side of the planet. You know, as we knew it at the time, anyway. Go and get this elixir, and then to bring it to Donovan there. But ultimately it's for the Lincoln quest chain, so it starts in Ungoro and it'll eventually end there. But we will not be, like, this is the last leg of this quest chain we can do. I guess we're getting close-ish. Yes. Alright, let's uncheck Ucha here. Kill skeletal flayers and slavering ghouls. One downside is that we're going to have to take off one of our trinkets in order to put on the commendation or whatever it is for the faction, whatever it is. We'll be collecting Scourge stones. Also for reputation. That vendor down there somewhere. Probably still. Can't see them now, but... I remember that there's a rare spawn dragon that I think shows up. Not there, but in around here, I feel like. I haven't seen it in forever. Can't remember the name of it either. But yeah, it patrols in through here on the occasion when it spawns. It is definitely a surprise when you come upon it. Happened to be once in all of vanilla. Alright.
Greetings. See you later.
Quelling Evil. Collect 20 minion Scourge stones.
For the Alliance.
Can I help you?
Argent Dawn
Farewell.
Commission. Yes.
Have a good one.
We got 550 XP just for that.
Well met. See you around.
Of course, now we have to actually equip it. I think we're going to take off the boot flask. Damage is kind of negligible on it. There we go. Argent Dawn, that's what the fact. Oh, King's Blood. I was going to say, there is a quartermaster here, but we can't buy anything because our authorized equipment and materiel quartermaster for the Dawn. As you fight evil under our commission, all the while earning respect and trust, you'll earn valor tokens from Officer Pureheart. Tokens serve two purposes. Use them to gain increased standing with our ranks, and use them as tender in acquiring special items. As you improve your standing with the Dawn, you'll discover that more items will be made available to you.
You have a great day
Which
now.
is one way to say, right now you get nothing!
Have a good one. Greetings.
Barrow Family Fortune, that's a
Light
Skolomat's
question.
quest. We're clearly not going to do at this point.
Light be with you.
A plague upon
careful.
thee. Oh, the empty termite jar. The termite mounds in Eastern Plagueland.
Go with honor.
What do I feel like that's a... It's not an orange quest, really. Where are the... Where are the termite mounds? I really don't remember. Like they're up here somewhere. That's kind of ridiculous. Well, we can... I was going to say we can hang on to it right now, but we're not going to. So the only thing we really have is kill these guys and dispel, you know, like, what am I trying to say? Kill them and get the reputation commendations. I thought there was... I mean, I guess there's going to be more follow-up quests. I think there's a quest even when you get to Uther's Tomb over here as well. But I think these mobs are mostly 52, 53. So we'll put on some... Oh, level 50. Alright, well. Oh, bother. I meant to use the hot wolf ribs. Oh, well. Guess we can use these scrolls for now, too. This shouldn't take too long. My imagination, or does it feel like we're attacking really quickly? Oh, gotta remember, exorcism costs like... Well, okay. It costs like 80 mana less. Here, you. Yeah, we're still gonna need... Could have maybe bought a little bit more drink here, but... Yeah, I still feel like we're attacking faster than we should be, but... Yay, we got one Scourge Stone. Woo! Oh, nice. I feel like there's a quest in this house. Or maybe that's when we turn in the Pamela Redpath thing. Oh, we didn't grab the... There's a quest in Everlook, of all places. Wow, we're getting quite the Scourge Stones here. Right, let's... do we get now for this? We get 71 mana from each successful attack. We're swinging pretty slow, so we get one from almost every attack. I will pass on your toxic saliva, thank you, Mr. Slavering Ghoul. Yeah, we almost got our mana back up to full there before we dodge. Wow, they must have done something to the drop rate of these Scourge Stones. That's just kind of ridiculous. It's 4:15 in the afternoon. That's how long it took for our air conditioner to kick on today. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking of a there's a different house that has a Tauren in it. That also has a quest, but... Oh, maybe. Marlene Redpath. Little Pamela. So many died at the Battle of Darrowshire. Please, will you go to Darrowshire and search for her? It's to the east. Yes, we will. Gotta double check that there's no sneaky secret goblin vendor up here, as there is in half of these houses. Alright. Wow. Can really make these guys work for stuff sometimes. Right? Like, we were about to die. A little hop over, a little flash of light. Oh no, wait, come back. Pretty long fence there too, this one. That was not the button I wanted to hit. Alright. Nice. There goes a mage. Or here comes a mage, depending on how you look at it, I guess. Again, these guys attack pretty quick. We just got 2 Scourge Stones from those guys. Kind of bonkers. One time we should have drank one of the bigger drinks. Oh well. Thank you. I'm glad we didn't use an intellect potion, because that's 31 as opposed to the 25. Wonder if they're planning to they're level 60, so I wonder what their game plan is for here. They're planning to AoE farm some. Wouldn't shock me. Wow. Yep. I bet you they are. They're gonna grab. Gonna round up a gaggle of them and then AoE them down. Well, that's alright. As long as they don't die and somehow aggro them onto me, right? But when you know what you're doing, mage AoE grinding is pretty... I don't know if I want to say it's pretty safe, but it's pretty predictable. Well, we get 5 Argent Dawn rep for every kill as well. That's good. What do we got? Arthas Tears. Once we pick this flower, I'm going to go back up to the tomb there and see. Skeletal Sorcerer. Can't complain about a few Arthas Tears. Ah, there is a quest there, but I... Oh, we have to finish this quest first. Right. I need some of these, slavering ghouls. More than any of the other guys. I think. I mean, we've left these quests a little long for them to be particularly intimidating, but rune cloth. I'm not sure if the ghouls just have a lower spawn chance. I'm gonna try and get that ghoul over there. So you come with me, Mr. Flair. You're gonna totally have a hard time getting this quest done. I am. I'd really rather not. They were thoughtful to include me for sure. Problem is that now they're going to kill all the enemies. Which is a downside, I suppose, but I guess the question is how fast will they respawn either, right? But I know there's some that like live back up in the hills and stuff here that don't work easily for their reputation grind and everything here either. You know, see, like this guy. There's another. Cool. Get him. Get him. Huh. That mage has actually just rode by and said that they were going to leave. So, I thanked them. Very, very considerate of them. More so than I expect, sadly, to find these days. And it's sad that I feel that way, right? Because there are still tons of great, thoughtful, like, respectful players out there, but it stands out when somebody who's AoE farming, like, there's 3 of us here now that are killing mobs for the quest, and they are making the intentional choice to essentially not grief us, by going to find a different spot. You know, like, they didn't have to do that. They could have still tried to pick up the mobs here, but it's probably not as efficient for them here either, right? Woo! That was a nice crit. Alright, we just need ghouls now, and I'm not sure we're necessarily gonna get... I mean, we need Scourge Stones too, so we can fight whatever's handy, really. Alright, well, we can finally eat the hot wolf ribs. Ichor of Undeath. There's a transmute to that, but I don't know if there's a transmute from that. Something else. Probably there is, but it's not necessarily something I need. Ooh, there's a ghoul. Come on, mana regen. Well, we've been running around without Blessing of Kings for I don't know how long now. No, 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 no. Yes. Oh, they got one too. Nice. Looks like there's oh, they've got what looks like the Barov family sword over there. That's a nice weapon. I actually want to inspect them now. Is it? No, it's Destiny. Binds when equipped. Okay, so they have bought Destiny. Yeah, they're definitely AoEing stuff down. Which is... oh, yeah, I'm going to pull that too. Darn it. Well, we'll get a bunch of rune cloth from doing this, won't we? Oh, they just gave me Blessing of Wisdom, too. Nice. Try to decide if we should turn in this quest, or just keep farming for the Scourge Stones for a while. Got a whole whack of them to start, and now we got, I don't want to say nearly none, but Fewer than we have earlier, that's for sure. Player. There's one. Come here. Nope. Alright, well. Oh, they resisted. Oh. How can they dare resist my exorcism? Argent Dawn. Argent Dawn. Still neutral with Argent Dawn. A long way to go. Come on, hit him. Come on. Alright, Nightcrawler. I guess we will go turn in then. Which should give me a little bit of reputation, but should also give me another quest, I think. Oh. Do we turn it in over there, or do we turn it in... Oh yeah, return to Valorfist at Chillwind Camp. There it is.
Can I help you?
Clear the way.
See you around.
Mission accomplished. Well played. Allow me to reward your work thus far with some coin. I'd recommend spending on materiel that will aid you in your next mission. One that will take you to the ruins of Anderhall itself. Oh no.
Be careful.
All along the watchtowers. Oh yes. That's a rough one.
For the Alliance.
The Scourge
See you around.
Cauldrons. Speak with High Priestess MacDonald.
Have a good one.
I guess we'll take
Careful.
the
See you later.
watchtowers. That's definitely a bit of a risky one. Oh, there she is.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Scourge Cauldron. May the power of the light shine upon you. I am pleased to serve as your coordinator for our plan to sabotage the Scourge Cauldrons. Change the composition of the plague that the cauldrons create into something that negatively affects the Scourge. You will need to secure access to each of the 4 cauldrons. Stand ready.
Be careful.
Go to Fellstone Field and locate and defeat the Cauldron Lord. It may have a key that will allow you to access the cauldron. You must have the empty Fellstone Field bottle with you. Okay.
Farewell.
Well. Eat more doodads. Why did she give that guy a buff? Alright, well. I suppose we can continue on. Watchtowers are tricky because you're in Anderhall proper. I think that's a little bit risky for us, but the Plague Cauldrons should be... They're all in different places over here. They should be more manageable. I feel like there used to be a quest around here to get... kill bears. I don't know why I feel that way, but... Can we go across this bridge? I feel like it's barricaded by some Scourge guys. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there's a soulless ghoul. An skeletal executioner. And these guys are at my level. They should not be that difficult. That said, they hit pretty hard. well. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, Fellstone Field. Where is Fellstone Field? Oh. Man, there's a lot of... This is probably it. Fellstone Field, there we go. Alright. Skeletal sorcerers. Nice. The Scourge Stone. Oh, what do you know? We could have just come straight here to kill these guys. I guess part of the question is, where is the Lord 2, but... Probably on the far side of it. I remember these quests being a little bit challenging when we did them way back in the day. Reinforced steel lockbox. Well, we will sadly never know. What was that? They bloom over there. Ooh, dear. Come here. Well, there's the Cauldron Lord. As we gotta deal with the sorcerer as well. I mean, we could throw up a frost protection potion. Now we're gonna drink. Alright. Big drink. Still got some food buff time left. Should be able to... Question is if we're gonna get that flare with us too. Biomaz 53. Still gives us a bit of an edge, right? I mean, I'm not overly concerned. Nice. Alright, stun. Heal. Armor back on. Got Rend on us, hey? Nice. Alright, well, again, I want to drink up because we do not want to be when we get close to one of those chains. Not sure if we can go up the middle or not. Technically, it says we can interact there. just go and see if we can take out this sorcerer. So we'll put Frost back on. Alright. Oh yeah, going down. We can definitely do it from here. Good, we resisted. We gotta actually be... Alright, opening the cauldron. We're opening the cauldron. Yay, bring the filled bottle back. We'll have to fight our way through to here again, naturally. I want the Plague Bloom. But, well, maybe we just need to fight the one Scarlet guys over there. What are they doing hanging out here with the Scourge? Should be able to take down the one guy there. Come on. Oh, alright. Rebuff the food buff. Why are there so many Scarlet guys? Make any sense. Why is there a jabbering ghoul? Of course there is, right? Ow. Oh. Alright, we'll get out of here shortly. Oh, I am tempted to know what might be inside the barn here. I don't want to risk pulling those guys. I don't think it's this field, but there is one of the fields where they do end up with what am I trying to say? Yeah, there's a quest giver inside one of the houses, but I think it's one of the ones that's farther to the east from here. There we go. Yeah, the cauldron quests are interesting. It still feels like I'm missing something here. We did all of that and we only got one Scourge Stone too. Oh, maybe we turn this one in, then we have to kill some wildlife to get an ingredient or two. That will affect the used to actually, like, subvert the power of the cauldron. Wouldn't hate to get the
Greetings. Safe travels.
the vendor going around here. Welcome back to the relative safety of Chilwyn Camp. What progress?
Go with honor.
Well done. It should take Alchemist Arbington no time at all to analyze this and devise a counter agent. If we're able to pump out enough of it into the air, we might be able to weaken all the scourge present. Though it'll be an ongoing ordeal, we will need to continually hit these cauldrons and introduce our reagent into the mix. But if we can keep it up, we'll have a huge advantage.
Light bless you.
Oh, there we go. That's how we got a buff. 43, too. That's the big one. One of the plague cauldrons is located in the field of a former farmhouse referred to as Dawson's Tears. What are Dawson's Tears in Western Plaguelands?
Go with honor, friend.
Okie. Still no chance we can
Hey, right.
sell something? No. Alright, well. We got some Argent Dawn reputation, which is good, and we're awful close to getting revered with Stormwind here, which would be nice. I guess back across the thing we go. Say about Dawson's Tears here. Almost due north of Anderhall. Right, so right here, I guess. The first two are I don't want to say easy, but they're easier than the second two. I believe there's 4 of them altogether. 4 cauldrons. Yeah, that's the Searing Ghoul. Searing Ghouls are nasty. So are the Acolytes, actually. Yep. Could be giving up on us soon. There we go. Herb have we here? Dreamfoil. Well, I mean... no point in mounting up. This is going to be it right here. Yeah, these guys are a little bit higher level. And some Plague Loom over there too. Alright, we'll at least get our whopping 4 strength potion here. Yeah, these guys. Oh. So something, alright, anyway. Oh, sure. There's the critical strike. As soon as I drop all the other abilities, right? Inflicting nature damage to nearby allies, right? I guess the question is, does it do any every 15 seconds? Does it do any damage to me? Give it a chance. Doesn't seem like it. What happened to me? Volatile infection. Okay, it does hit me. Blighted zombie. Somebody's fighting some undead over there. Or something. Oh, come on. Totally out of mana? Really? More Ichor of Undeath. Alright. Maybe it's just a scripted event over there where the Crusade fights some, skeletons for a bit, which is fair. Alright. Yeah, there's the... What is this? Corrupted stamina. Oh, because this is a rotting cadaver. It's just a disease aura they have. We can't even... We can clear it, but... Yeah, it comes back in a few seconds. Gross. And of course that's a rotting cadaver too, yeah. Cauldron Lord Malvinius. 55. Oh, bother. Come on. Hit him. And a rotting worm, of course. If we can pull just that blighted zombie. And of course we can. Be careful we don't get respawns behind us. Just feel like there's something else we could use to make this easier. But I mean, probably there is, right? I mean, we could just throw on a million buff potions and we'd be in great shape, but always gonna cast shadow bolts at me. Well, that's not good. How good we resisted one, that is good. Of course. Alright, well. That's good, that's what we need. Okay. I think we're gonna be using the big bandage. Where's the big bandage? What? Why would it not let me do that sooner? That really sucked. Another skeleton? Oh, good grief. Okay, we got the key. These guys are pretty low level. We should be alright. As long as we don't get anything else on this now, but we've kind of used most of our toolkit. Absolute mana potion. Or not mana potion. Food. Give me food and drink. Right. Sure, we can get this here now. Showing on there? Yeah. Quest. Okay. As soon as we got our health back up. Forgot that that guy was able to do that, though. Yeah. Of course, there's a cast time. There we go. We are now revered with Stormwind. Nice. That'll save us a bit of cash. Well, let's not fight a blighted zombie. Let's fight something other than a blighted zombie. Rotting cadaver. Perfect. Just, again, we still need the Scourge Stones, and it's going to take a little while, so... But this is also a rotting cadaver. Great. No. Well, that's a blighted zombie. That would have been what we should have wanted to fight. Should have wanted to fight. Yeah, I'm not sure we can take on the next, the next doodad here at this level. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like so many... Oh, I just realized we have no mana. See you later, Troll Mage. Really? Get him! Oh, well. Again, worth it for the Scourge Stone. Definitely need to pick up some more mana. Alright. I'm gonna swap that, and then we're gonna put the better bandages on our bar here. Doesn't seem to matter what undead we kill, it's worth 5. I mean, like if we found a named one or something. Oh, we did get an Invader's Scourge Stone. Is that the one? No, we got that at some point, though. I don't know. Oh, maybe from one of the Cauldron guys. That would make sense. Don't really want to fight a rotting cadaver, but... kind of pull them back where we're going, and... like, if you're just doing the XP grind, it makes more sense to kill lower level mobs, right? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to pick up the next, those guys killed themselves on our Retribution Aura. It might have been worth running around the other way, but there is... That's one of the watchtowers there, I'm pretty sure. Right here. I'd rather wait till we're at least one more level above these. Searing ghouls in particular can be nasty. That fire damage plus they do like the blast wave thing, and I think they have a like an immolation style aura that burns you while you're in melee range with them, so that's not fun either. Had a better weapon. Hi. What's that? Okay, just give me a second. Alright. I'm going to go and help my son again here for a minute, guys. I'm just going to log out for safety while we do that, and be back in just a second. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to help him for a minute. Always seems to boot me out. I'm gone for unable to reconnect. What? Well, that's different. Load the game up again, I guess. What a great game. Let me back in this time. There we go. Go see. Put someone there. Where are we on the reputation thing here? 9, so we're about a third of the way through. Really is a bit of a grind, hey? Some of these vanilla things were on the rough side, you could say. Oh, there is a vendor here.
I supply only the finest goods.
Only the finest goods. Really need to hang on to those.
careful.
Alright.
King's honor, friend.
Early
Light
Chillwind Camp.
bless
We
you.
know that each cauldron employs a different mix of reagents to generate its plague-inducing toxin. Likewise, we know that we will need to develop a counteragent that is unique for each cauldron. A sample from Dawson's ears will be the key to figure out the cauldron's distinct
Safe
reagent
travels.
requirements. There's plenty here for study. The next step is in our hands. We'll need to produce a list of reagents that, when combined with what is already in the cauldron, will act as a counter. The only way I'll be able to introduce this is by placing reagents into the cauldron directly. Alchemist Arbington will have more information on that. Okay.
Be careful.
Where is this guy? Go to the Writhing Haunt in Western Plaguelands to locate and defeat the cauldron. Oh, Writhing Haunt. 2 cauldrons have been successfully opened. Soon to open the other 2 that remain. Provide all of us with more options. Writhing Haunt, almost due east. Right.
Go with honor, friend.
Where's this alchemist guy? Oh, Alchemist Arbington here.
What can I do for you?
Oh, well, now let's get to work on those cauldrons. If you're going to collect the components, get a vitreous focuser. Hi, money. Also need a dose of arcane quickener. Arcane quickener.
Have a good one.
I do need a vitreous focuser. Device used to identify arcane components found in the body.
Hey
Still
there.
doesn't really tell me what we need. Need to have it on you to identify. Okay. What is needed for the cauldron at Fellstone Field? Based on the sample of the toxin, we think you'll need the following: arcane quickener, 6 osseous agitators, 4 pieces of rune cloth. Acquire the agitators from skeletal undead.
See you
What's
around.
the other one?
You need something?
5 somatic intensifiers and 4 pieces of rune cloth. From zombies or ghouls. Okay. Right, because those are the enemies that were around. So basically go to the cauldron and kill stuff until you get the
Safe travel.
doodads you need. And I'm still not sure what that gets you. I'll be honest. Not sure what the actual benefit is. No, I'm not going to be flying anywhere right now, mister. Sorry. Hey, end of that. Hey, Morrograin. Nice. Okay. Still feel like I'm missing some quests I should have around here. The next place should be over here, so we're gonna go through here. Tell some guys. What did it say? We need 6.
How are you?
Osseous agitator from skeletal
See you
undead.
later.
Skeletal undead like these, I suppose. Wow, nice. Of course, there's nowhere to buy drinks around here till we... I wonder what the drop chances are for these osseous, whatever they are, doodads. What we're gonna get at the Writhing Haunt, for that matter. Well, we're getting the rune cloth. You know, that's something. I'm gonna try and avoid killing the ghouls. Just, I don't want more than, like, osseous whatever's we can. I'm gonna kind of collect one thing at a time here, at least for now. There you go. Nothing. Okay, what is this guy? High Priest Beldamus.
Peace be with you.
Oh, we need to turn in the Scourge Stones to
Farewell.
them. Okay. Well, fair enough. Oh, yeah, they are doing the same thing as Ice Block, even. Sure to group them up, are ya? Yeah, they're gonna take a lot of damage, those guys. Uh-oh. Come on. Let's go. We got an osseous agitator. We got one. Woohoo! Nice. I mean, we got enough rune cloth to do the turn in there, but I wonder what you actually get for doing this. I'm not sure we'll get to the point of being able to do it today. Just because it also takes a long time to get these things. Not sure who comes up with these ideas either, right? But come on, hit him. There we go. Another Scourge Stone and another Agitator. We don't need... Right, well, I have no idea what's actually over there. At the Writhing Haunt, so I suppose we better go see. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I should not have gone to the water. Oh well, we found the Writhing Haunt, such as it is. I don't think this is necessarily how they expected us to find it, but... Mithril. Carrying lurkers either, although what herb is that? Arthas. Fetid zombie. These guys are all at my level, so I feel like it's over there that's got the quest guy in it. Let's see if we can figure that out. Maybe, if we're lucky. Of course, there's some plague bloom there. Feel like it's this house here. Too much stuff. That's not going to be an easy. I know it seems silly that we'd be worried about one more level, but also the Chromie quests in here for the rain stuff. We're gonna come over here. We need like 4 more osseous agitators. Then we gotta go back. Then we gotta get the thing together, and Brave coming over here to hand it in too. Oh wow, we pulled the... Uh-huh. Really? You're still gonna follow me? I gotcha. Wow, another resist. Nice. There we go. Change back to... is that must be a fire attack. Hey, Fire Nova. Birdstone and Agitator. Nice, very nice, very nice. Itreus. Right. Ouch. Well, we might just have the Scourge Stones dealt with. Great, there's a Plague Bloom there. Only 4 more Scourge Stones. Yeah, the tricky thing is that once you assemble the stuff you need, you only have half an hour to do the turn-in at the cauldron here, so you can't really waste much time. It's got to be go, get her done. But I'm going to say, as long as these agitators are not, whatchamacallit. As long as they're not considered conjured items that disappear over time. Oh. There. Nice. This is not the efficient way of doing mana regen. Arthas Tears. I will make a run for that. Farther than I thought, but... Sungrass, however, can stay there. Big horns. Good grief. Okay. Getting close on the Scourge Stones. Frost, yes. Mind just walking this way a little bit. Hey, foolish noob. Welcome. Hey, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, so you know. There we go. I need 2 more. Yeah, we are in the Plague Lands, which, you know, is about as cheery as it is. Oh yeah, he's gone again. I was hoping for more grain. But yeah, nothing fancy today. Just trying to get quests done. I've actually made quite a bit of progress. Oh, nice. We only need 1 more doodad. And yes, that is the technical term. Come on, I don't want to pull the ghoul as well. Walk with me. There we go. Sorry, I'm kind of in the focus zone here with these guys. There's so many enemies around, things could go bad very quickly. There we go, that's the last agitator we need. I am sure I must have done these before. But I must not have done, because it's not really a, like, it's not a for XP quest. I think it's more sort of for reputation. But yeah, this place is just thick with enemies. I'm doing fine. I'm still sort of stuck in the middle of my busy work schedule, so I have today and tomorrow off, and then I have to work 4, well, 3.5 days straight, I guess. I could use a bit more sleep. Not gonna lie. But other than that, I mean, things are all right. Yeah, otherwise we're good around these parts. Just trying to, well, whatever. Like I said, work's been busy, which is always a little bit hectic, especially with longer shifts. Like I do 12-hour shifts at work, which is why I never stream on days that I work. Let me see what this says again. What's needed for the cauldron at Fellstone Field? Load the counter agent into the cauldron. Six agitators, 4 cloth. Got all that.
See you around.
How much does one of
Hello.
these doodads cost? 45 silver. Wow, well, at least we can sell them stuff. I don't know if I have time to do this now or what the benefit is from it. How are we doing reputation ones with the Argent? Oh, not that amazing.
Have a good one.
Okay, I think that's going to have to wait. I think we just have... Ugh, but I don't want to carry that around in my bag either. I need one more Scourge Stone. We'll kill a few more undead over here. Hopefully I can get one more Scourge Stone so I can at least get that out of my bag. That makes sense? I think the catalyst things will stay there. Probably. Now watch, we'll probably get another one or two of those things, right? Oh. There we go. One more Scourge Stone, please. Anyway, yeah, there's a number of sort of complex and confusing things we have to do just to tackle some of the challenges in this part of the game, and yeah, see, there's another one of the doodads. What I need is a Scourge Stone. Merely a Scourge Stone. Ah. Thank goodness, there it is. Okay. Not quite sure where that leads us next. I know we can turn in Scourge Stones for reputation at some point. But I think we have to do this quest first anyway. Uther's tomb. There's the statue of Uther. Here is the high priest to whom we have to give the Scourge Stones. Here's the information on Uther. Here lies Uther the Lightbringer, first Paladin, founder of the Order of the Silver Hand. Good dude, Uther. Alright. What evil have you brought me? Scourge Stones. There's risk in dispelling the evil from a Scourge Stone, for it attracts the attention of undead for countless miles. But you are strong in the light, and I do not fear for you. Well, that's good.
May the stars.
Uh-oh. Greater Dispel. Gotta go? No worries. I'm going to be wrapping up here shortly, too, Foolish Noob. So take care. Examines them closely. Evil in these stones is strong, but it has been dispelled. Okay. Any other words of wisdom? Yes, bless you. Take care, Foolish Noob. Good to see ya. Thanks, man.
I'm listening.
Evil has been purged. I am aware Plans will require only a single inert stone. Bring it to him. Oh, hi.
Good luck, friend.
I'm going to be done shortly, and then we will barbecue. Everybody's been so tired lately. Like at work, one of the guys like went to bed on his own last night at like after supper. Went to lay down and fell asleep. I mean, you know, I've been tired too, but I actually had a good long sleep last night, which was nice for a change. Remember, part of that is up
You
to
need
you.
something?
Alright, inert scourge
Have a good one.
stones. Was Theldanus able to cleanse them? Yes.
See you later.
Trust is achieved. Perhaps now I can reveal more of our plan. There we go, okay.
For the Alliance.
Knew there was more quests. Combine the inert scourge stones and create a weapon to shatter the ranks of the undead. Perfect. Only the trolls of the sunken temple? What? Oh, this is the one that lets you make the weapon. Uh-huh. Well, that would definitely be an upgrade. Alright, well, we'll accept
See
the
you
quest
around.
for what it's worth, although I'm not sure we'll be able to do it. But, yep, progress. Alright. I guess for now we must away. Well, I appreciate everybody for hanging out for the day. It's been good. We made lots of progress. Not quite a whole level, but maybe 3/4 of one, which is solid. Just a casual visit. Yeah. Sunken Temple is a good dungeon. I wouldn't hate to run it. But maybe not for 57? What is it saying here about what level it is? Sunken Temple is level 50 to 60. So probably it's not unreasonable right now. It would just... You'd want to be with a group that you had some confidence in. But we shouldn't be too far away from making that work. It's actually a good dungeon. It's a bit on the longer side, but there are some other quests we can pick up if we're going to end up going there. So maybe I should look into that too when I get a chance. But we got to have supper here shortly because my oldest has to go back to work tonight at 7. So we got to make sure we have supper and get it eaten before he has to head back for that. Oh, somebody reached level 60. Good for them. Where are we at here now? Wow, not a lot of options. Alright, let's go hang out with Dunn. Play in the Long Dark. It's a good game, the Long Dark. Even though I'm really enjoying this, I miss the Long Dark when I'm not able to play. So, spend a few minutes with Dunn. Enjoy the cold winter weather over there, because it's certainly not that outside for us here. But yeah, bless you, Graphic. Take care. And everyone else who's lurking back there, have a good night, and see you next time.